Ito ang Broad Streamcast Communicators, ang naiba at kakaibang plataforma sa digital broadcast. Mula Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao hanggang sa iba't ibang dako ng mundo. Broad Streamcast Communicators, ang sandigan ng sambayanan mula sa walang labis at walang kulang na pagbabalita, paglilingkod, maglalahad ng mga mapagbuong komentaryo at usaping pambayan para sa kapakanan ng karamihan. Broad Streamcast Communicators, tuwirang maglilingkod ngayon hanggang sa susunod na henerasyon. Buhay Online, chikahan at kalamang pangkabuhayan. Ating tunghayan, pakinggan at tuklasin ang mga pangyayari at kaganapan sa mundo ng online. Buhay Online, chikahan at kaalamang pangkabuhayan. Alamin ang pinaka-latest trends mula sa trabaho at kung hanggang saan na ang narating ng teknolohiyang ito. At ngayon, narito na ang ating host, ang ating Techie Mami, si Jaye C. Bautista.
Hello everyone! Happy Monday! It certainly is a happy Monday. Well, it's a happy day dapat every day. Of course, we're ending our weekend. Okay, I trust na nag-enjoy kayo sa weekend nyo in a safe way po, however way you spent it. Hi Jake! Good morning Jake! And I'd like to welcome everybody to the show. I can't see na naman the names. Si Jake lang yung pangalan na nakita kong umakyat sa aking cellphone, right? Because my OBS dito sa aking laptop ay naka-freeze. Tsaka talaga naman delayed palagi yung pag-akyat ng mga names. But I see people watching. Good morning. Happy Monday, everyone. Thank you for joining me today dito sa Buhay Online, right? At marami naman pong developments in technology, of course, every day that happens, right? And andito ako para i-share sa inyo yung mga latest breakthroughs in technology, at the same time po, talk about issues that are current that involve our lives online or our technology or the internet. Siyempre po, pag merong mga developments regarding education or the healthcare system, papag-usapan po natin yan. Pero of course, this weekend, you know, everybody, because nga all over the world, parang nagiging worse yung situation sa pag-spread nitong bagong Delta variant, no? But at the same time, kailangan natin pa rin, of course, to observe the safety protocols that are being asked of us. Kasi sa Amerika nga, parang naging complacent na yung mga tao, thinking na kasi fully vaccinated na silang lahat, marami ng tao ang hindi nagagamit ng maskara. At the same time, right, talking about mga news na natatanggap natin, we are getting mixed messages with regards to using the mask, okay? Whether it's a face shield or just face mask. Kasi nga, sa ibang bansa, hindi sila nare-require mag-face shield. Tayo dito sa Pilipinas, doble, di ba? Face mask tsaka face shield when we go to mga establishments. But, yun na nga, debatable pa rin yung issue na yan. Pero kasi, one thing remains true naman kasi. We have to protect yung crevices, the nose and the mouth, because dyan dumadaan nga yung virus. And, sinasabi ng mga tao, kasi praning masyado yung mga ibang tao, lahat nag-spray, nag-sanitize. Kasi nga, kahit na of course nakatakip yung mouth mo at nose mo, yung virus, pag kung saan dumapo yan, sa damit mo, sa buhok mo, diba, sa gamit mo. Kasi bakit nagkakaroon, na-infect pa rin yung mga taong hindi lumalabas ng bahay? Kasi pag lumalabas yung kasambahay nila para mamalengke, pagbalik, diba, yun na nga, siguro nakakabit sa damit, sa tsinelas or whatever, nakaka-infect, diba, ng mga kasama sa bahay. Kasi lately nga, kasi families are being infected, right? Kasi nga yung virus, wala namang pa yun eh. Nadadala lang yun talaga, transmitted from people, right? So, still again, kahit na double vaccinated or fully vaccinated na kayo, ako, I still wear a mask. I'm fully vaccinated. When I go out, I wear a mask. I constantly wash my hands and disinfect, the things na ginamit ko sa labas. So yun, ganun pa rin dapat, ba? Anyway, okay, so, okay, talakayin natin ngayon, ha? I'm getting better at this uh, use of Filipino words because talaga naman, of course, I'm not going to deny the fact na talagang parang most of the time talaga I speak English, but of course, it's not to ano naman that I cannot learn how to commentate in Tagalog, no? And sinusubukan ko naman po talaga yan araw-araw. So anyway, let's talk about the issues na natin today. I will start with, okay, let's see if this is good or bad news. But anyway, sabi ng DepEd, no? This is from Manila Bulletin, all right? DepEd says computerization is future of education. Sabi naman ng CHR, ng Commission on Human Rights, ang computerization or digitalization daw creates a digital divide. Totoo naman yun, di ba? Natakal na natin yan talaga. Nagkaroon talaga ng digital divide and it hampers progress. Kasi nga, hindi lahat nakaka-afford ng online education, hindi lahat ng mga businesses ay nakaka-afford na ilagay online or i-computerize ang kanilang systems. And that's why feeling ng Commission of Human Rights, it hampers progress, okay? Okay, alamin pa natin kung anong ibig nilang sabihin, all right? While Education Secretary Leonor Embriones said that the education sector's computerization program is our future, okay? The Commission on Human Rights naman says otherwise. It says that the digital divide has been hampering the progress in our country. Bakit? The use of the digital technologies in the Philippines is still below its potential. Of course naman kasi, and it has a lot to do with funding, diba? The means, okay? Pero ayun na nga, ang gagaling na ng mga Filipino sa IT eh, 'di ba? Pero yun na nga, dahil sa kakulangan ng funds para magkaroon pa ng karagdagang kaalaman about these technologies, yan ang issue dyan, okay? So yan ang sinasabi ng CHR. The use of digital technologies in the Philippines is still below par. It's still below its potential, with the country's digital adoption generally trailing behind many regional neighbors. Alam na nga natin yan. Behind tayo medyo because nga sa kakulangan ng funds. Okay, the digital divide between those with and without the internet leads to unequal access to social services and life-changing economic opportunities. Totoo naman. Unang-una na dyan yung education, right? If we can recall, no, when face-to-face classes were first suspended on March 12, 2020, last year, because of the COVID-19 pandemic, and we were subsequently suspended nga. Ang face-to-face education ever since then hanggang ngayon hindi pa bumabalik sa dati. As the health crisis worsened, the Department of Education or yung DepEd ordered the blending learning approach so students can keep up with their studies. Yun na nga yung ginawa, 'di ba? Online yung iba modular. It is said that as of September 1, 2020, DepEd reported that the total number of enrollees for school year 2020 to 2021 had reached 23,987,944 nationwide in both public and private schools, which represented only 86.31% enrollment rate from the previous year 2019 to 2020, which was 27.7 million. Alam na nga natin, di ba, na sinabi natin around 3 million did not enroll. Tama nga. Around 3 million students did not enroll. Talaga naman, kasi my own son alone, he actually sat it out one semester. Kasi nga, nung nag-trial online lessons sila nung summer of that last year, hindi niya nagustuhan. So my son said, Mommy, can I sit out one sem? Hoping and thinking na babalik sa normal within the year. But of course, that didn't happen, right? So ngayon, online education, walang choice yung anak ko but to study online. So yun nga yung figures last year. From 27.7 million in 2019, naging 23,987, which is 86.31% nga. It also cited Secretary Briones' pronouncement that there was a 3% drop in public school enrollment, while 748 out of a total 14,435 private schools offering basic education did not operate in 2020. Imagine mo yan, 748 schools did not open. Private school to, ha? Okay, sabi ng CHR or the Commission on Human Rights, they noted that the problems did not end there, okay? As CHR Region 11 reported that indigenous people or IPS faced challenges during online enrollment because of the remoteness of their area and unavailability of internet or walang signal, okay? Kaya nahirapan mag-register online. Sa Metro Manila naman, it said several local government units like LGUs have shown good practices in providing the needs of students in their respective communities, okay? Mga cities like Parañaque, Pasig, San Juan, Manila, Quezon, and LGUs from other regions distributed tablets and laptops for students who are in need. Hello there, Patas Pandita. Good morning. Nice to see you again, Patas. Thank you so much. At sana samahan mo kami ngayon. Salamat. Okay, so I'll just continue with what I was talking about regarding the digital divide. Na ramdam tong digital divide sa education aspect ng ating buhay, right? This showed a disparity in students' access to education based on their location. Yun na nga, walang signal, at saka walang gadgets, okay, para mag-online. World Bank Country Director for Brunei, Nidyame Diop, even said that Malaysia, Philippines, and Thailand's internet connectivity is limited in rural areas, talaga naman. And where they are available, services are relatively expensive and of weak quality. Well, totoo naman yan now di ba? Pero I have to admit, bumilis ang internet compared to 2019 kasi nga, di ba, binigyan na nga ng ultimatum ng ating presidente ang mga service providers natin na pabilisin. Pero syempre, yun nga lang, for faster internet, you have to pay more, right? And most of the people do not have the capacity or to pay more than 2,000 pesos or even 1,800 to have fast internet. Yung mga trabahong online, di ba, nagre-require ng certain speed. Well, upgrading digital infrastructure all over the country will introduce fundamental changes. Pero na nga, yun na nga, based on the ultimatum ng presidente, na-upgrade naman kasi I, for one, can feel na and experience the fact na bumalis talaga yung internet. Excuse me. And talaga naman that if you improve the infrastructure of the country, for sure, fundamental changes will happen that can improve social service delivery, enhance resilience against shocks, and create more economic opportunities for all Filipinos. For now, sabi ng Commission on Human Rights, it recommended that DepEd should tap non-government organizations or mga NGOs, civil service organizations, and other well-meaning individuals in their localities that can help them improve internet accessibility. Last year pa yan, pinag-usapan ko na yan dyan, di ba? Nag-call out na nga tayo na sana nga talaga, doon sa mga rural areas na walang signal, tsak nahirapan kasi they're only using their data as internet, mag-provide sila ng mga satellite stations na pwedeng mag-avail ng internet or wifi, yung mga na may signal, no? Parang nung araw, 'di ba? Pag makikitawag ka sa cellphone, meron kang pinupuntahan sa barangay mo na center para you can use the internet and talk to your relatives abroad or whatever. Sana meron din ganoon. Pwede naman mag-social distancing sa mga yun. Parang mga malalaking internet cafe na i-monitor nyo na lang kung ilan ang papasok, no? Para gumamit ng internet, right? But sana merong ganong tulong from our NGOs or civil service organizations. At saka syempre, meron din mababait na mga nagdo-donate ng cellphone or tablets sa mga rural areas or the poorer communities para makapag-online education din yung mga anak nila. Kasi nga, yung modular education, it is not without problems as we have tackled already in previous episodes, okay? previous broadcast, sorry. Okay? At the same time, sabi ng CHR, it said that ang DepEd must equip schools, teachers, school staff, and students with the necessary online resources and digital tools to ensure continuity of learning even during the COVID-19 pandemic. Okay? While doing so, sabi ng Commission on Human Resources, Human Rights pala, sorry, the CHR also encouraged DepEd to prepare a plan for the resumption of face-to-face classes. Kasi nga, when we transitioned from face-to-face to online or modular or distance learning, we were ill prepared. Okay, alam na nating lahat yun. We were not prepared, even the materials, the lessons, and even yung mindset ng mga estudyante at nag-aaral at magulang at teacher. We were not prepared because it takes a certain kind of ano rin talaga ang online learning. Because ang nangyari, di ba, nahirapan ng mga nag-aaral online kasi parang you were left on your own. Even modular, kung walang nagtuturong magulang sa'yo, it's mostly parang self-study. Like, hindi yung teacher nandun araw-araw para kausapin ka at turuan. Si Patas Balita tinatanong, how old am I? I'm old. I'm very old, Patas. Ano na ako? Golden girl. I'm old. Bakit, Patas? Why are you asking how old I am? Anyway. But anyway, so yeah, I'm very, very old. Anyway, wiser through the years. So going back to what I was saying, all right. Yun na nga, sabi ng CHR, dapat may plano ang DepEd to prepare for the resumption of face-to-face classes in schools with due consideration to health protocols once the environment is safe again for both students and teachers. Kasi nga, di ba, supposedly, the president was going to allow certain schools to open with face-to-face learning itong 2021 to 2022 school year. Kaso, with the emergence of this new Delta variant, tsaka yan na nga, itong nangyari nung nag-isa pang lockdown, din naman nangyari, dumami ulit yung pag-spread ng virus sa atin, lalo hindi na binukas kahit dun sa mga low-risk areas. Pero meron pa rin request yung DepEd kung pwedeng mag-observe naman ng proper safety protocols, yung mga low-risk areas na pwede mag-face-to-face, kung pwede buksan pa rin. Pwede pa naman din magbago talaga, alam niya naman ang ating presidente, pa iba-iba ng tactic at strategies depende sa araw. So that can still change. We might see some schools open face-to-face learning kung magbago ng isip. Pero for now, wala. Ano talaga ngayon tayo? Distance learning pa rin, okay? The CHR pointed out its observations and recommendations, okay, in a report entitled Rights During a Pandemic. The 2020 annual report on the human rights situation in the Philippines was signed last June 30 by Chairperson Jose Luis Martin Gascon and Commissioners Karen Gomez Dumpit, Gwendolyn Pimentel Gana, Lea Tanondra Anarmento, and Roberto Eugenio Ticadis. Because sinasabi nga nila talaga na nagkaroon ng digital divide because nga hindi lahat pwedeng mag-online learning. So, yan ang latest from DepEd, okay? At tungkol sa atang Commission on Human Rights na nagsabi na nahahamper daw ang ating progress because of the digital divide. Okay? Alright. So, ano pang news? Ang sasabihin natin, okay, that takes care of that. And now, I want to talk about naman, okay? Technology ulit ito. Pero of course, involving Philippines, right? Okay? Alam niyo ba na meron tayong satellite space station na nilaunch, no? Okay? Ito, papakita ko sa inyo. Hold on. Here you go. This is called the Maya Maya. Tara, parang isda. Ayun na nga. Maya 3 and Maya 4. Launched to the International Space Station. What? Sabi ni Patas Balita. Kasi po, ma'am, mabilis po kayo magsalita. Tingin ko po, ma'am, mga line of speak lang po kayo. What does that have to do with talking fast? Yung age, my gosh. What do you expect naman patas balita na ang magsasalita, Lola, mabagal? Patas ano yan? Ano yung connection ng talking fast to age? I don't see the connection. Am I speaking too fast for you, Patas? Do you want me to speak slowly? Jake, mabilis ba ako magsalita? But anyway, naiintindihan din naman ako, right? I'm trying my best to speak, diba, ng ano. Pero, klaro naman, ngayon lang ako ano ng ganyan. Mabilis po kayo magsalita, so tingin ko line of three. Ganun ba? Pag 30s, in her 30s, mabilis magsalita. I know, yung mga tita ko, mga 70 years old na, mga 80, mabilis pa rin magsalita eh. Anyway, Patas, okay, thank you. Thank you for saying that I look like I'm in my 30s, but I'm not in my 30s. I'm older than that. So much older. Pero thank you. But anyway, so going back to this Maya 3, okay? Philippines Maya 3, Maya 4 cube satellites bound for International Space Station. Yay! Okay, this is news coming from Manila Bulletin yesterday. Okay, it was published by John Aldrin Casinas. Okay, the Philippines reached another milestone in its space technology program with the launch of the country's two cube satellites to the International Space Station or ISS. Ang galing. Yung Maya 3 tsaka Maya 4 ang tawag dyan, left Earth aboard SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket from the Kennedy Space Center in Florida. Yuhu! 3:14 p.m. on Sunday, kahapon, Manila time. Wow! The Mayas were among the payloads of the SpaceX commercial resupply mission 23, which transported supplies, equipment, and various experiments to the ISS. Teka, tingnan natin. Ay, meron ako isa pa ditong picture. Nung umalis siya. Pakita ko sa inyo. How cool is that? I think it's pretty cool na nakakapag-launch na rin tayo ng mga satellite or baka makalipad na rin tayo sa moon. Okay, ito yung lift off. This is from the Kennedy. Hold on. Alright, let me get it lang, ha? Okay. No, this is the Maya launch, okay? Launch, mali pa yung spelling ko. Naaamoy ko na yung mga lunch ng kapitbahay ko. Nagpiprito sila, siguro fried chicken. Okay, let me get it lang. Hold on. Okay, this was the launch yesterday, all right? Philippine time. Ayan. Okay, very good. Ayan, oh. Yoo-hoo. See? That was the launch yesterday of the Maya 4. Maya 3 and Maya 4. O, diba? Yan. Okay, so the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, or yung NASA, said the SpaceX Cargo Dragon will rendezvous and dock at the ISS on August 30. The Philippine Space Agency, PhilSA, said the CubeSats mark a new milestone in Philippine CubeSat development, being the first batch of university-built satellites developed by Filipino engineers. Yay! Okay, nara. Filipino-made satellites itong mga ito, ang Maya 3 at Maya 4. The Mayas were designed and sabi ko, ang Maya-Maya isda. Ang Maya-Maya, ibon. Kaya lumilipad. Mahi-mahi yung isda. Ano ka ba, Jay? My gosh. So I correct myself, please. I sit corrected. Okay? Maya-Maya is a bird. Is a Maya. Okay? And mahi-mahi yung isda. Okay, the Mayas were designed and developed by the first batch of scholars under the Space Technology and Applications Mastery, Innovation and Advancement, Stamina for Space, program Space Science and Technology Proliferation through university partnerships. Okay, they are, pakita natin nga kung sino itong mga taong to. Sige, kunin ko ulit para naman ma-feature natin itong mga magagaling nating mga henyo sa aerospace, okay? All right. Sige, let me show you who they are. Sige. Kunin natin. Okay, pasensya na po. Konting tiis lang. Okay, Maya launch. Engineers pala. Okay, there you go. I shall get it again. Pasensya na. Because I want to show you who these geniuses are. Okay? Ayan. Ayan sila. Okay, ayan. Ang ating mga magagaling. Okay. Ayan, oh. These are the ones that made the Maya Maya or the CubSats possible. Okay? All right? Okay, DOST Secretary Fortunato de la Peña sa center siya with step-up scholars from left to right, Christy Raterta, Mariel Magbanwa Gregorio, Gladys Baharo, Laurelyn Dakiwag, Renzo Wee, Brian Custodio, Judiel Reyes, and Derek Canceran. Okay? Okay? Uh, Okay, these are the scholars under the Space Technology and Applications Mastery, Innovation and Advancement, which is Stamina for Space. Galing, right? Okay, the Step Up project is a graduate program with a nano-satellite engineering track housed within the University of the Philippines, Diliman, the UP Electrical and Electronics Engineering Institute. Galing talaga. Na naman, ang mga taga-UP. Ang UP Engineering magaling, no? Funded by the Department of Science and Technology, or DOST, the project is implemented by the UP Diliman in partnership with the Kyushu Institute of Technology in Japan. Very good. I want you to remind you, di ba, yung pinakauna rin na scholar sa aerospace or space technology, yung UP, the UP faculty member, right? He's being sent to Japan to study uh, space technology. Okay, his name escapes me at the moment. Mamaya ko na lang mabanggitin ulit. Pero yan, UP rin yun. Okay? Aerospace naman ang kanya ring expertise. Alright? So, funded by the Department of Science and Technology, or DOST, the project is implemented by the UP Diliman in partnership with the Kyushu Institute of Technology in Japan. Naalala ko kasi dahil dun sa Kyushu Technology, alright? Yung GCA naman yung nagpadala dun sa scholar na yon. Philippine Space Agency PhilSA Director General expressed elation over the country's latest achievement in space technology development. When we sent Filipino scholars to QTech to work on the first Maya CubeSat in 2016, we committed to the idea of building and innovating future Maya CubeSats in our own labs. Sabi ito ni Marciano sa Twitter post niya. With Maya 3 and Maya 4 lifted up to the ISS today via the SpaceX CRS-23 launch, we achieved that proximate objective na eventually nga dito na sa atin gagawin, right? Ano ang mission ng mga Maya? According to the Stamina for Space, the Mayas measured 10 centimeters by 10 centimeters by 11.35 centimeters with an estimated mass of 1.15 kilograms each, which classifies them as nanosatellites. Okay. Their missions include technology demonstration, as well as image and video capture, among others. Okay. Among others, both satellites are equipped with 2 deployable antennas, solar array panels, global positioning system or yung mga GPS chips, and a lever switch. They carry 2 5-megapixel cameras, okay? Siyempre naman, to capture really clear images of the country and for visual assessment of land mass and bodies of water, it said. This historic feat follows the successful deployment of the country's 4th satellite and 2nd nanosatellite Maya 2 into orbit from the ISS last March 14. Magaling, very good, okay? So that's a good news regarding aerospace, okay? Aerospace technology, all right? Very good. Very good. Okay? So, Ano yon, Patas? Yes, of course, I know Ben Paipon. He's one of our bosses here at BSC, or Broad Streamcast Communicators po. Mga boss namin yan dito sa BSC. Of course, I know him. Okay? So there. So that's the news about the Philippines Maya 3 and Maya 4 cube satellites that left for International Space Station yesterday. Okay? From Florida Kennedy Space Center. Galing. Very good. Isa pang magandang balita ulit. Di ba, last 2 weeks ago ba yon or 3 weeks ago, nabalitaan na sinabi magdobling ingat tayo sa pagtanggap ng mga packages natin from riders, from deliveries, right? Because yung LBC, a lot of their riders or staff tested positive for COVID. Okay? So now, ito based on the news from Manila Bulletin ulit, okay, technology news to, LBC pulls out all the stops to make the workplace COVID resilient. All right? Kasi several days ago itong lumabas itong news na to. As the Philippines steps up its health protocols to cope with COVID-19 and the surge of Delta variant cases, ang LBC keeps pace by making sure measures to protect their employees are beyond adequate. Okay? Under strict instructions from LBC's top officials, led by its president Miguel Camahort, LBC applied the gold standard in making sure the offices and branches are safe places to work for its employees. Okay? Beyond the minimum health and safety protocols implemented in its offices and hubs, all vehicles and cargoes are disinfected at source and repeated in LBC's central exchange and provincial hubs before they are sent out for deliveries. Okay? So, dinodoble ang pag-disinfect. To allow for physical distancing, ang LBC leased additional warehouses in NCR to decongest its facilities, and most of its support functions were put on a work-from-home arrangement through digital enhancements and by providing equipment, apps, and platforms that allow logging in and logging out remotely, having meetings, and coordinating online. Shutting services, o shuttling rather, hindi shutting shuttling services were provided para do sa mga not physically able to report for work. Okay? LBC is one of the first companies that conducted and shouldered rapid antibody and antigen testing for its manpower. Very good. Buti naman. Dapat naman kasi, no, yung mga employers, sila na ang magbayad sa pag-antigen test ng kanilang mga empleyado. So far, LBC has already carried out more than 142,000 rapid tests around the country. The company also shoulders quarantine leaves, gives teleconsultations, and provides home care from its in-house medical team. Very good for you, LBC. Good job. Okay? On top of all these measures, meron pa silang intensive vaccination program. Wow! It continues to carry out that targets 100% inoculation. Tinatarget nila 100% inoculation ng kanilang mga empleyado here and around the globe. Very good. According to Jaye Buffy, LBC's Chief People Officer, meron na palang ganun na Chief People Officer, CPO. Wow. There is no holding back on the protocols they employ to make sure that their people are well protected. And of course, in so doing, protect the public, the customers, right? This is in response to marching orders from top leadership to create a safe workplace, even safer than their own homes, right? Very good. Good job, okay? So that's good news from LBC. Good job, LBC. Okay. I got some emails and some texts regarding news naman daw para sa mga kabataan with regards to technology. Of course, hindi ko naman pinopromote na maglaro ng video games sa mga bata because nag-aaral nga online. Lalo na yung mga nag-aaral online. But, to be fair, of course, it's also technology news, okay? Tech news, which is my forte for 9 years in Manila Bulletin, right? Of course, I had a column called Techie Mommy Talks by me, Jaye Bautista, for 9 years in Manila Bulletin. Diba? I was pretty popular naman in the internet nung mga early 2000s, right? From I think 1999 to 2010, or no, from 2000, from 2000, yeah, from 1999 ako nag-umpisa eh, up to 2010 or so, okay? So yeah, sabi nila, talk about the best games online to play, all right, with friends. Okay, okay. I will talk about the best games that people can play online with friends, all right, to give way to the request naman of the mga nanonood rin sa atin at nakikinig ng mga kabataan, all right? Some of the best online games offer an interesting space to explore new worlds, perform great feats, and conquer new challenges. Tsaka yung mga games natin ngayon, di ba, may chat component. Kaya yung mga naglalaro nating mga anak or even adults, nakilala nila yung mga kalaro nila. And this is global, and some of them, of course, have met online or kung same country, some have met in person. My own example, of course, again, is my techie son, who's been playing video games also, as much as studying IT for years. And I have met his virtual friends in real life who are still his friends now, right? Tsaka, yun, kasi nagkakapag-create din ng community itong mga gamers eh. Pero yun na nga, gamitin for good at huwag sumobra ang pag-immerse ng sarili at ng oras just to play games, okay? So, in giving in to the requests and the questions, okay, I'd like to talk about games that are nice to play online with friends, okay? What makes these free online games even better is that you can play with friends in real time. You can connect with old friends and meet new ones right from the comfort of your home. Whether you're new to the online gaming community or you're a regular player looking for new games, these are the best games that I think you should engage in. Okay, let me talk about it. All right, sandali lang. I've compiled some games that can be played either on your Nintendo Switch, your PS4, your Xbox One, or on your PC. Alright? Siyempre, andyan na yung Final Fantasy 14, right? It can be played on your PC, your PS4, or your Xbox One. Final Fantasy 14 is full of complex storylines, okay? And it's one of the best titles in the Final Fantasy series. This MMO, ang ibig sabihin ng MMO po sa mga gamers, ay massively multiplayer online. So multiplayer meaning maraming naglalaro sabay at the same time. It's a game that is great for playing with friends. That was my neighbor. Okay? This is live. Naririnig nyo dito kasi para kaming compound. Kabit-kabit yung apartment. So, dito sa Pampanga yan ang aking kapitbahay. Naririnig nyo ba? Umuubo. Anyway, the free trial version contains the base experience called A Realm Reborn. A Realm Reborn, revised to make play easier for new players. It also has the first expansion, Heavensward. Why is Final Fantasy XIV great? With this game, you don't have to worry about time limitations and you don't have to subscribe for dozens of hours. You can also level up jobs to level 60, which functions as a specialist character classes that significantly affect your play. So, ayan walang time limitation tong Final Fantasy 14. Okay? Next, okay, may graphics naman na ako. Teka, tanggalin. Nagsasalita pala ako walang mukha dahil itong mga scholar nasa mukha ko pa. Okay, let's remove them. Alright? Alisin ko na muna. Nakalimutan ko. Nakakaalis pa sa... Sorry. Thank you so much. Alright? So, yeah. Ito na yung maya-maya. Okay. Let's now bring out. Alright? Okay. We'll talk about, okay, there. What are the best online games that we can play with friends? Alright? That's what we're tackling right now. Okay. I just said Final Fantasy 14. Ang sunod nating pag-uusapan is ito. Tara! Baliktad. Hindi. Okay yan. Mario Kart Deluxe. Alright, this is a game. Alright. Mario Kart Deluxe. Let's talk about this game. Why is it good? This game can be played sa Nintendo Switch. Okay? Ang description nito. Ang Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is an improved edition of the Wii U racing game. Okay? It just might be among the best games online. And it's the best online Mario Kart is so far. Okay, you can play this game with 11 friends or online random players. Okay, as long as you have Wi-Fi, you can play versus race, Grand Prix, and battle modes of the game. Okay, bakit maganda tong game na to? The Mario Kart 8 Deluxe offers all of the excitement of the original computer game, racing game ito, alongside battling real opponents to reach the pole position. Okay? Alright. Okay, ano pang sunod na game? Wala akong graphics. Okay, okay, so tapos na yan. Itong Mario Kart Deluxe. Alright? Coolness. Okay? Mario Kart Deluxe. Goodbye. Alright? So, okay. Ano pang game ang maganda? It's Fall Guys, as in fall. It can be played on both PC tsaka sa PS4. Ang description nitong Fall Guys is known for its ingenious battle royale gameplay experience. Not only is it creative, but it is also new, easy on sa mga baguhan, mga newbies, madali ito. Okay? The game developers, yung Mediatonic, silang gumawa nitong game na to, Mediatonic, place more emphasis on making the game lightweight rather than heavily combative. Okay? Alright? Bakit maganda tong Fall Guys? Because dozens of players can compete in obstacle-loaded courses at the same time. This way, the game stays fun and exciting even if it's frustrating. Alright? Although the game is enjoyable para sa isang tao maglaro, it is way more entertaining pagka maglaro kayo as a group, okay? Ang learning curve dito sa Fall Guy is it's easy to master, which solidifies its place on the list of best games online tsaka free online game. Free ito, ha? Alright. O, itong next na masasabihin ko, very popular to eh. Okay? Itong game na to, very popular. Sa mga estudyante ko, my Japanese students, they play this. Even my Chinese students. Fortnite. Ta-da! Okay, let's talk about Fortnite. This game can be played on both PC, and not both, but on all these platforms, PC, PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, iOS, and Android operating systems. Okay? Anong description? Yes, Fortnite, this exceedingly popular online game, is the perfect battle royale game, alright? Ibig sabihin, extensive, combat, yan, right? There are 100 players, oh my gosh, in a constantly lessening safe zone to battle out until the last man is standing. Matibay game, right? Why is it great? Bakit magandang laruin to? Fortnite is not just a battle game, okay? It is also about crafting or strategizing, right? Players can erect mega fortresses and sprawling structures. Pwede kayong magtayo ng mga fortress, para to protect yourself. Gagawa kayo ng infrastructure at the press of a few buttons. New mechanics are added every couple of months, so it entices the players to return to explore the new additions. Itong game na to ay libre, alright? Accessible on nearly any device, open to all kinds of players, and generally, one of the best online games. Very popular itong Fortnite. And of course, ito pa rin ever faithful and ever lasting Minecraft, okay? Ang anak ko, nag-Minecraft yan nung maliit siya. Tapos nga, marami pa rin nagma-Minecraft ngayon. Sila ni Lorena at Beanis, yung mga anak ni Rufa, they used to play Minecraft, right? Minecraft can be played on PC, PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and operating systems na either iOS or Android. Pwede rin siya, okay? Ano ang description ng Minecraft? Alam natin to. Ito, actually, famous din tong Minecraft noon pa hanggang ngayon. Minecraft is simply, kaya nga, legendary na siya, okay? This survival game requires the skill to search for resources to make a home in the wilderness. Diba? Nagbe-build ka ng mga bahay, tirahan. Or players can play in free build mode that allows them to construct any and everything. Yung build yung Minecraft na yan. Bakit mahusay itong Minecraft? Because this game can be enjoyed alone, but of course, it's much better when you play it with a group or friends, okay? Kasi, team building, ano din to eh, no? Parang it teaches you to network and coordinate and collaborate with friends. It's great for building a collaborative online community. Free online games don't get better than this, okay? So, sa mga free na online games, yan, mahusay yan. Minecraft, diba? Yung Fortnite, diba? Ang ganda. O, ito pang sunod. Okay, meron akong graphics. Okay, goodbye, Fortnite. Ta-da! The next one is Apex. Ta-da! Apex Legends. O, ano naman ang Apex Legends? Ang Apex Legends can be played naman sa PC, sa PS4, sa Xbox One. Description ng Apex Legends, if you love playing Battle Royale with your friends, okay, as in yung combat, Mortal Kombat, Apex Legends will fit just right. Teams of three, so three in a team. Tatlong tao sa isang team can effortlessly communicate without headphones or headsets. Ano yung chatting? All your team needs to do, yun pala, paano kayo nagko-communicate is use a ping system to tag enemies, flag items, and suggest locations to regroup in. Pero syempre, dapat medyo techie ka para maintindihan mo ano itong ping system. So, yung sa mga nag-gaming, alam nyo na, naintindihan nyo na yung sinasabi ko kung ang gagamitin nyo ay ping system to tag your enemies, to flag items, and suggest locations to regroup. So, bakit maganda tong Apex Legends? Because ang Apex Legends ay isang battle game na nagbibigay ng mga thrilling class abilities. It gives you, for example, you can use a pop bloodhound smoke grenade to shroud your enemy's vision. May mga siyang, it gives you parang power. Hindi, weapons. Yung smoke grenade. While your bloodhound hunts them down in the fog. So, merong thrilling class abilities. Okay? Okay? Ang sunod na game pa is, it's called Among Us. O, yan, popular din tong Among Us. Wala akong picture eh. Among Us, yan ang tawag sa game. It can be played on Switch, PC, Xbox One, tsaka Android, both Android and iOS operating systems. Imagine nyo ang 10 tao locked up in an airship, but one person is fake. One person in that group of 10 people is an imposter. Okay? Easy concept, yes, but difficult to defeat in game mode. Players have to be incredibly skilled at survival or lying to avoid being pinned as the imposter. So yan, ang ano na to, survival. Alamin mo kasi sino dito ang fake na tao do sa 10 na sa team na yan. Bakit ito maganda? Kasi at first, the game developers nito, ang Inner Sloth LLC, wanted to create an Among Us sequel, but they decided against it. Instead, they added new aesthetics, mga maps, and other features to make the game even better. So, yung Among Us, try nyo. Maganda rin yun. Ang creativity at cunning ng tao na teteste sa mga most of these games, okay? Of course, ito, it goes without saying, popular talaga to ang LOL. Not loud, laughing out loud, but in the gaming world, LOL means Leagues of Legends. Tara! Teka muna, patayin ko na itong si Apex. Right? Of course, League of Legends. Isa pa yan na very popular na matagal na, right? And still is, right? LOL in the gaming world is League of Legends. Of course, this can be played on PC. Okay, the iconic na rin siya. Kung legendary yung Minecraft, ito naman ay iconic, okay? The iconic League of Legends game has maintained its popularity by consistently coming up with new gaming additions. Yun nga kasi, add sila ng features, add sila ng mga iba-ibang classes or mga weapons or whatever. Bakit ito maganda? Kasi the regular standard 5v5 3-lane map, a 2-lane 3v3 map, and a single-lane map where players are randomly assigned champions. There are also time-limited special events that offer surprises. Of course, itong linggo sinasabi ko ay for gaming ha. So I'm sorry kung sa mga nakikinig itong segment na to ay nag-a-apply dun sa mga naglalaro ng video games. Okay? Huwag niyo ako iwanan, dyan lang kayo. But anyway, Thank you, okay, for staying with me. Thank you. So, yun. So, with over 100 characters, you will surely find a League of Legends character perfect for you. So, maraming pagpipilian na pwede mong gawing ikaw. As free online games go, this is one of the best games online to play with friends. Okay? Alright. So, ano pa ang game? Ito ay ang GTA Online. GTA. Console to play on is PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Although this is technically a GTA 5 rather than a standalone game, GTA Online is still great. It provides an illegal environment for players to explore their criminal mastermind fantasies. Imagine running a gang with your friends. Pero wag naman ano, no? Well, why is it great? Well, of course, I'm not promoting illegal things, please. Kaya lang it provides an illegal an imagine a thrill of carrying out illegal operations, risky heists and acquiring illegal luxuries. Well, ito kunyari no, parang para ka namang nagte-test kung paano ka magplano ng magnakaw ng bangko, maggawa ng mga heist na magnakaw sa Las Vegas ng pera, ganyan. It's ano lang, imaginary, okay? Pero yun na nga eh. Uh, Fantasy becomes reality at certain point. If you keep believing that it's gonna happen, it can happen. But please, parang yan to yung Grand Theft Auto ng araw, di ba, na game? Yung magnanakaw ng kotse, naging big deal din game na yon. But anyway, so yan. Basta, ano lang, this is also a good online game to play with others. Okay? And for my last game, okay, it's Divinity Original Sin 2. I have a graphic, I think. Ito na siya. Tada! Okay, League of Legends, alis ka na muna dyan. Thank you. Ayan, Divinity Original Sin. Okay, that is the last game that I'm not promoting but suggesting. Okay? Ang platforms to play in, PC, PS4, Xbox One. Divinity Original Sin 2 is one of the best games online by players because players get to enjoy incredible fantasy stories alongside a strategic, intuitive battle structure. Friends best enjoy this RPG or role-playing game. Okay? Baka magandang role-playing game to ay nag-assume ka ng identity, pwede kang pumili ng mga kung sinong gusto mong mag-represent sa'yo. Bakit ito maganda? Kasi the game fights are turn-based and focus mainly on coordination. Alright? So, kanya-kanya kayong ano dyan, style dyan at diskarte. You and your friends defeat enemies by combining weapons, elements, abilities, and spells. So together, yun, magko-coordinate kayo. Yung mga moves nyo, pwedeng calculated, tsaka group effort pwede. Together, you can produce excellent combos to beat the opponent. Yun na nga, magsasanib ang forces kayo ng mga weapons nyo, abilities nyo, tsaka spells. Okay? The Divinity Original Sin 2 offers thrilling multi-part quests. Diba? Iba-iba siyang storya, tsaka it provides different quests lurking in all corners and behind every door. To top it off, itong game na to, the characters are unique and quite unforgettable. So, marami kang mapipiling character na pwede mong i-assume pag naglaro ka nitong Divinity. Alright? So with that, I'd like to end that segment regarding top games that I think, that I suggest, the best games that you can play online with friends. Okay? Ayan na, pinagbigyan ko na po kayo. Salamat. Okay? Doon sa mga nagtanong at nag-request ng listahan na yan. Very good. So, I think we have time for another development. Okay? Gusto kong pag-usapan tong Clubhouse. Okay? Clubhouse is an audio-only chat. Okay, here it is. I'm gonna show you. Yan. Yan ang Clubhouse, okay? It's an app. All right. It is an audio-only chat app. Okay? It's going to launch a spatial audio feature to make voices sound as if they're coming from different directions, helping conversations tsaka yung mga virtual performances feel more lifelike. Ano ibig sabihin? Itong app na to, which is backed by venture capital firm Andreessen Horowitz, jump-started the social audio trend last year and became known for chat rooms of thousands that included CEOs and celebrities. Okay. However, it faces increasing competition from larger tech giants like Facebook, Twitter, and Spotify, which have all introduced their own social audio chat features. Okay, the new surround sound like feature will help Clubhouse lean into performances and entertainment rooms that have proliferated on the app. Pwede ka manood ng concert doon. Pwede kang mag-meeting, alright? Depending on how many speakers are in a clubhouse room and a variety of other factors, the app's technology will assign users a spatial positioning para yung listener can hear the voices surround them in their headphones. Kunyari, yan ang technology. In comedy rooms, for instance, sa mga comedy rooms, Clubhouse technology will detect the main speaker and place that person's voice in the front, while the laughter of yung mga tao could sound as if they're coming from a listener's left and right sides. Wow! Parang magfo-focus ngayon yung pandinig mo doon sa nagjo-joke. Yung mga laughter sa side lang, para ka talagang nandoon, nanonood. I could hear people laughing and the room erupts around me. Itong sinabi ni Justin Uberti. Siya ang head ng Clubhouse, head of streaming and technology, okay? You can imagine in music, there's a lot of potential talaga. The spatial technology also makes it easier to detect, kunyari, different users are speaking, no? Whereas people previously might have to pay attention to the speaker and vocal timbre. Pero ngayon, dahil dito sa Clubhouse, maririnig mo rin yung mga ibang tao. Parang peripheral vision, ito naman hearing, okay? Clubhouse, which started as an invite-only app, recently was opened to all users, uh, and their 700,000 rooms are now created each day from the 300,000 in May. Okay? Spatial audio will roll out first to iOS or mga Apple users and then Android users soon. So, ayan, abangan nyo itong Chat House app. Okay? Alright. And on this note, okay, ayan, yung Chat House app. Diyan tayo nagsasara ng ating segment today on technological breakthroughs, alright? Maraming salamat po sa mga sumama sa atin today. At of course, na pinag-usapan natin yung mga scholars na mga engineering ng UP. That's good news, yung Maya, alright? And of course, that LBC is going to protect, going to sanitize and make their tighter health protocols para sa safety ng mga nag-deliver, right? Thank you so much for joining me today. Tomorrow, of course, more news on what's happening in the world technology-wise. And we're preparing our guest and resource people po itong September. Then we will make our show like a magazine format, okay? And of course, also like my column before in Techie Mommy Talks, wherein I will be reviewing gadgets. I will be reviewing the latest technology as well and passing news about it. So thank you so much for joining me today, Jake, Patas Balita, at saka yung mga ibang tao na hindi ko na nakita yung pangalan. And of course, we look forward to a better and productive week ahead of us. And we seem to be enjoying good weather today. Medyo malamig ang feeling, pero medyo yung sun sumisilip lang dito sa Pampanga dahil nag-uulan pa rin like yesterday umulan. And I hope you guys have a good lunch today. And looking forward to being with you again tomorrow. So, doon sa mga nakamiss na mga episodes namin, right? Please, we are on YouTube. Please like and subscribe the Broad Streamcast Communicators page so that we can achieve more numbers, so that we can have a wider expanse sa pagtulong at pagbigay ng informasyon para sa inyong lahat. Maraming salamat po. And happy anniversary to Broad Streamcast Communicators. 1 year na po kami. Happy anniversary to us. At papasalamat ako sa mga boss namin dito sa BSC for giving me the opportunity to share my knowledge and to share my what I know with you guys. At binigyan ako ng pagkakataon din makatulong at makapagbigay ng information. Thank you so much and have a good day. Please, faith, hope, and love. Don't forget, in the end, three things remain. All right? Faith, hope, and love. God bless you guys. Have a good day. Thank you so much. And see you again tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Inyong natunghayan at napakinggan ang mga makabagong pamamaraan sa mundo ng online sa pamamagitan pa rin ng Broad Streamcast Communicators. Hanggang sa muli, maraming salamat po.